Nothing is guaranteed but this moment. And I am so happy in this moment. I'm so thankful. Devastated doesn't even cover it. Like, I'm so devastated. I'm so angry. It's the best word I have is devastated. I've been having a Meniere's attack today, and it's bad still, but it's not like it was earlier. My ear's really bothering me now, and I was hoping maybe it was just like vertigo related to migraine, but it's not vestibular migraine. It's definitely Meniere's, and it's just Meniere's attacks make me feel like I've been thrown into a jail cell and just like restrained down and unable, and I just can't. Today is Tuesday, and on Monday I have an appointment with a new neurotologist, so like the silver lining is that like I'll be able to show him how fast my hair cells regrow. Gentamicin for people ends Meniere's after 3, and this was my 9th one. I was in severe recovery vertigo for 6 weeks. I got it October 27th, and I didn't stop having vertigo till the end of December. And then January I didn't have vertigo except for like I had a vestibular migraine a couple times, but the migraine's really bad. And then the last couple weeks, like the migraines have been improving since I started getting IVs infusions. It's just every time I get hope that maybe I can try to increase my stamina or increase my strength, increase my ability to be part of life, then it's like I get punched down, and there's so much to do, and just so tired of this. It's been 3.5 months, and 6 weeks of that was severe, bedbound, miserable, and here I am again. It just changes everything again. And thankfully, like, my parents are just landing in the United States from being out of the country for almost 3 weeks. So if it had to happen while they were gone, I'm glad it happened the last day of their trip, because I would have had to have a lot more help while they were gone. I didn't have any help. It's just why you just appreciate every moment. Like, that's why, because it can get worse. And I've known that. I've had that experience over 17 years, but like, I'm just so tired of this. Yeah, surgery holds the answers, but it's so much risk. There's so much risk with surgery, and depending on what surgery I get, one is a heck of a lot higher risk than the other. If this was going to happen, at least it's happening right before the appointment, and I don't know how long it takes them to schedule surgeries. It's a surprise. I was not expecting it. I had so much I needed to do today, and instead I literally slept almost all day because the vertigo is so bad. I just don't want it anymore. I just want it to be over with. And the end is in sight, but it doesn't matter. Like, today is still today. This moment is still this moment. Suffering is still suffering. Please don't compare my experience to somebody else's. Like, I understand people have more severe experiences, but it doesn't matter. People come up to me who I have had chronic migraine, and I would have people come up to me and tell me about their headaches or their migraine that they had once a year. And I give them empathy, because suffering is suffering and it's real to them, so it's real to them. So please don't try to minimize my experience. We don't know what's going to happen until it happens, and hopefully I'll get surgery and I will never have to deal with Meniere's again. But both surgeries have serious complications. One, I completely lose my hearing. So let's not make it out like, oh, it's just a simple thing. It's not a simple thing. It's not like tonsillectomy. You know, these surgeries are massive surgeries. And they have consequences and recovery. And just to remind you, a research study done by doctors, by physicians, said that the quality of life of a patient with Meniere's who's having an active attack is the same as a patient with cancer or AIDS who is 6 days from death. That's a really screwed up quality of life. So don't try to tell me and compare and tell me, oh, no, I'm living in this moment and it sucks. For that matter, don't diminish anybody's experience. I don't care if they have a cut on their hand or what. It is their suffering. It is their pain. Stop with this competitive need to like put everybody down and I'm angry. I'm angry about my Meniere's, and I hate it when people compare, and I hate it when people minimize other people's experience for whatever their motivation is. Just, it's so insensitive, it's so unkind, and it's not at all what my channel is about. You can't be living an incredible life and choosing to have a good attitude if you are telling other people that their suffering is not as bad as somebody else's. It's not a way to live. And I have a friend who is actively dying, who can't take in any nutrition. I know she is suffering more than I could ever imagine, but that does not diminish or invalidate my suffering. And I know she would say that. How am I getting through this? I want to live and I want to have a life. That's how I'm getting through it. You choose to be thankful. I choose that. I have 5 dogs on this bed right now that love me. 4 dogs. Benny's on the floor. Choosing to find something in this moment to be thankful for. And it is not petty or cheesy. It's real. And it helps me. Let's live a life that's incredible anyway. Go. Live a life that's incredible anyway. Which I will too. Bye, guys.
In the trenches, in the rain, it may seem endless and full of pain, but you're a soldier, born to fight. Keep your composure and you will rise. Victorious, you will rise. Victorious, yeah. Every chance that we get to lock arms and carry hope to a world that needs the truth.